Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel once again. Oh, I better fix this perk real quick. So, the mid-chapter patch comes out tomorrow, so I figured before that happens, and I have to focus on all the new stuff, especially the nurse, and try her out and see how she feels now. I decided that I would do this killer catalog since I'm overdue for one, and as you can see, it is the Spirit. The Spirit has had quite a rough time in this game recently, but I'll explain that in a minute. But for those of you who are new, this is my killer catalog series where I go over a killer, give tips and tricks to play said killer, give my opinions on where this killer places in the DBD meta, and suggest changes for the killer should I feel they require any. So, the Spirit is in my and in many people's opinion, the second best killer in Dead by Daylight, right behind the nurse. Because her ability to use her phase walk allows her to mind game basically every single tile in the entire game, although some of them are a lot harder to do than others, but she can still do it. And the fact that she even can at all is what separates her from most. She has the... Sorry, my throat's a bit clogged up this morning. As for any changes, honestly, some people have been saying that they don't like her and that she needs a nerf, but it's like, the problem is we can't be just destroying our good killers, especially now when survivors are in the works to be getting some kind of buff in the future. Don't know what it is, we don't know when it is, but it could happen at any time, and it could be just about anything. And I doubt it'll be very far in the future. Anyway, although one thing that some people suggested to make her a bit more fair would be to remove her collision whenever she's in phase walk, which honestly I'd be okay with it if they made sure that it was 100% bug free, because I mean, what happens if you come out of phase walk and you're standing inside somebody? Yeah, it could be messy. So anyway, I've been playing with a bit of a new build recently. It's kind of a semi-challenging build, but it also like rewards pressure. It's Sloppy Butcher and Thanatophobia, and then Dying Light and Barbecue. So Sloppy Butcher is just so that the Obsession, their bonus to healing, doesn't feel as powerful, and Thanatophobia weakens it even further. Just buys me a little more time, mitigates the weakness for this a little bit, and also makes Thanatophobia more powerful as well because it takes even longer for them to heal. And so they're wanting to heal, but it's taking a lot longer because of all the other perks. So they synergize pretty well. The only problem with this build is, once again, if you do not get early game pressure going, it could be bad. But hopefully it doesn't end up too badly. I know Clown is supposed to come before the Spirit on my killer catalog list, but I'm not quite ready to showcase him yet because I'm still finishing his build. The Blood Web has not been nice to me, and I just finally got Barbecue the other day after getting like 3 pages of perks, so the grind has been a lot slower than I would have liked. But I love the Spirit. You know, she's a good killer. She does have counterplay, despite what some people might say who are a bit more ignorant. You know, people like to be like, oh, well, all you need is a good headset, and that's it. That's all you need to be good at the Spirit. It's like, well, that's clearly not the case, because if that was all you needed, a Spirit would never lose. And Spirits lose quite often, despite her being a very strong killer. And the next controversial thing about her is her one add-on, the Prayer Beads, the purple add-on. It removes her phasing sound even when you're outside of her Husk's terror radius, which allows her, which makes it easy for her to sneak up on people and like grab people off generators. So people hate that a lot, although that is completely negated by Spine Chill. Iron Will is also a god tier perk versus her because If she can't hear you whenever or your grunts of pain when she's in phase walk, that removes one of her only 3 ways of tracking you, and it removes her most reliable one. Which when you're in phase walk, you can't see the survivors, but you can see scratch marks and you can see grass moving, and you can hear them. And once they're injured, it becomes a lot easier. But of course, like I said, Iron Will kind of negates that. And makes it a lot harder to track her, and it makes it easier for you to juke her by faking your scratch marks and stuff like that. Oh, this is bad. They brought multiple toolboxes. This might not go so well, because I didn't do any warm-ups before this. But I'll try to do the best I can. I'll play 2 games like always, so hopefully it goes a bit better after the first round. But I have a feeling these gens are going to go pretty fast with multiple toolboxes. Should have tossed on a Mori just to get them to piss off a little bit. See, I've been really struggling lately with finding an ideal build because I gotta admit, I am sick of running Ruin. I really am. And I want to run a build that's still good, but isn't like, it's not just, okay, it's RNG whether or not my slowdown lasts 10 seconds or the whole game, you know? Which is why I kind of like this build. Because Thanatophobia and Dying Light are 2 of my favorite perks at the moment, because I like the idea for Dying Light, and I've always loved Thanatophobia. Because they reward the killer for doing good by doing what they should be doing to pressure the map. Getting hooks and injuring as many people as they can. And it's nice that the killer actually get rewarded for doing what they're supposed to be doing in a perk, rather than just being given something, which some perks do. Okay, let's see if I can get the ball rolling. No one over here. Dude, I swear, that gets me every time. I keep thinking that the fire is the sound of survivor footsteps. Okay, so nobody's on this side of the map. Oh my god, they got a gen done already. Okay, so this is not going well. This is not good. Okay, so there's a Bill. Oh, I missed him. Why did it feel like he had balance landing, but not balance landing? Okay, well, it's fine. Hello, Meg. I'll just go after you. Since you ran right in front of my face like that. She went that way. I missed. Got her. That was close. I missed my phase walk. I went just a little too far. Alright, Bill's going that way. Let's see if I can't cut him off. Oh, he almost ran right into me. This is fine. I need to get some pressure, and this is what I can do. Unfortunately, I got a bad map. Shit, he must have went upstairs. That or he doubled back. Most likely doubled back. Yep, I lost him. Damn it! But yeah, the reason why, and some people have been suggesting things for Spirit, like, don't you know, make it to where she can't hear survivor grunts of pain, or make it to where they're omnidirectional, dumb stuff like that. And it's like, you do realize that without that, she would have almost no tracking at all, because scratch marks are not reliable. They really aren't. Especially when survivors can just turn them off with the press of a button. Okay, so she just completely abandoned the god loop. Oh. And that's another thing. Scratch marks are fucking delayed. Alright, but it's alright. I found her. I hate it when it does that. It jerks the camera, but it doesn't give you the hit. And that's an insta-heal. Very nice. Ah, this corn vision. Bad sensitivity and corn vision are not going to stop me from wrecking your face. You can take a seat. Alright. Well, we're getting our dying lights stacked up a little bit. Probably don't even need to bother hitting this, but whatever, right? Okay, so they were in the house. Which means they'll still be up here. Yep. Back here, Meg. I gotcha. The obsession must have saved her. She healed up pretty quick. I'm 110. I ain't gonna make it. It's alright. She abandoned the loop. The pallet over here is already gone, so I can take her down. There we go. Let's get some extra slowdown going. I'm thinking about changing this build up just a little bit and experimenting with it just a little more to include one of my other favorite perks. But I'll let you know how that goes. Oh, this way. Use our phase walk to get over there faster, because the gens are not very slowed down at the moment. But I got over here pretty quickly thanks to my phase walk. Okay, so they just started on this one. Hi, Bill. I'll go after you. Nope, slow vault. Got him. Whew, that was close. Oh, good thing I figured he would double back. The Meg scratch marks almost... I mean, not the Meg. The Nancy scratch marks confused me into thinking that he was still going that way. So the question is, where did the Nancy go? Damn. Alright, so Nancy knows I saw her. That's fair. Damn. I thought there was a pallet there. Damn. She's not just one of those people that sits at pallets. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back over towards Bill. They're going to be saving him any second. I can get some more pressure. Get some more injuries. Not here, no way. No scratch marks even? Oopsie. Okay, well let's use phase walk to try to get some more map pressure back. Because they've ran off somewhere to heal. Don't know how they got away. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hi, Nancy. Now that totally should have hit, but... Alright. Got her. Oh. Close one. Alright, so they're... What are they doing over there? Oh. Wouldn't hook her for some reason. Oh, there's still a gen over there. And that gen got done, so I have to pressure this gen at all costs. Good lord. These gens are just soaring. That's the obsession. Let me give you a good slash, and then I'll go after your teammates. Oh no, I know you're here, Bill. Oh. Is here. No, it's just because she's the obsession. She's not affected by Dying Light. That's the real problem with this build. Is that the obsession can just not only gets a heal boost, but can go after people completely unopposed. Go after gens without any slowdown whatsoever. Damn, they're healing quick. So the obsession is the one who made the save. Had to have been. The last gen will probably get done, but... At least I got him. Still not too bad, though. 6 Thanatophobia stacks. Dying Light stacks, my bad. So he'll be going after the door, because he's here. I need you for my barbecue and chili, so I need you to kindly roll over and die. I don't need to phase walk because she's just throwing herself at me. But corn blindness is a bitch. And she's wearing some pretty dark colored clothes. Well, let's take her over here. No one's at the doors yet, so they're all around here somewhere. If I had to guess, I'd say they probably went toward the killer shack to heal. Eh. Where are they? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did go this way. Oh, up here. Try to go after Bill. I fucked up. See, scratch marks delayed. This is why I hate that. And on certain maps, they're actually not very easy to see. Got him. I knew where he was going to go and cut him off. Because I didn't want to try to challenge the window just in case he somehow made it. Alright, well we got one kill. Not too bad. I mean, it goes to show the spirit's not overpowered. It's just... she's strong, but she's definitely manageable. Especially if you have map advantage on your side. So they're looking to gloat a little bit. This is what survivors like to do. Alright, you can go now. Thanks for the free points. So let's see if we can't do a little better in the next game. I'm going to put on my build I'm currently experimenting with. I know, Meg. I know. You have an ego to stroke. Damn it, I missed. Dude, the fact that survivors have better sensitivity than killers right now is really dumb. That's one of the biggest pet peeves I have about console right now, is the devs have allowed this. They've allowed survivors to have such better control than killers that it makes a killer's job really hard. And look at this. This should correlate a bit more with this, but it doesn't. That's the biggest balance problem with this game. Iridescent chaser, which means I was winning chases left and right, and I was winning all my chases quickly. But the gens go too quick. Alright, so they had 1 insta-heal and 2 basic toolboxes, but even the most basic... this right here was killing us. 2 of them. Prove thyself? Yeah. No wonder the gens were flying. Freaking prove thyself. Wow. So yeah, this is why I've basically gotten myself into the point where I'm resolving that. From now on, if I see people using if I see a bunch of toolboxes and shit in the lobby, I'm putting on my best add-ons in a Mori, because if they're going to sweat it out, so am I. I usually don't use the best add-ons the killer has, but... Alright, so this time, just for a bit of fun, we're going to throw on... where is it? An Ivory Mori, because I don't want to use an Ebony, because I'm going to take off Sloppy, and instead, I'm going to try out Devour Hope. This is probably my favorite perk in Dead by Daylight. And so since I'm not using Ruin, this actually has a semi-decent chance of activating, and it could pair pretty well with Thanatophobia and Dying Light, but I haven't really tried it, so let's see how it goes. I'm also going to change my add-ons this match. Let's see. You know, just for some fun, let's put on Father's Glasses and Mother-Daughter Ring. I don't really ever use those add-ons anyway. Let's just see how fast this Mother-Daughter Ring is. Plus the blood trails will make it easier to track survivors. I personally don't like the Father's Glasses add-ons too much, because I feel like that does remove at least some of the skill required to play the spirit, because tracking is no longer an issue. Now, it doesn't guarantee you'll catch them at certain tiles, but at the same time, it still makes spirit a lot easier to play. It's not like a really powerful add-on, which is why I don't think it deserves to be an iridescent personally, but it's definitely one that makes the spirit easier, kind of like using Strider and Predator, which Predator is the one I would use out of those two, if you want to use one of those, because it makes scratch marks a lot less janky, so it just makes scratch marks more reliable, and that in itself is nice. So, as you can see, the basic thing you do with the spirit is you try to use her phase to catch up to survivors instead of chasing them for a really long time, and then if you can, cut off wherever you think they're going based on where their scratch marks are leading or their sounds of pain are coming from, because it's a bit, unless they're out in the open, of course, then you just go right at them. Because they're less likely to expect it, because they're going to expect that you're just going to appear right behind them, and so they'll usually commit to those kind of things. Now, higher ranking survivors might not do that, but that's the whole point of having to make a read on each survivor you chase, to be like, okay, what does this guy like to do? It's kind of like that Fang Min. She kept throwing herself right at me in the corn, trying to take advantage of the corn blindness to mess up my swings. It's kind of like that. You just gotta take that in mind every time you phase walk, because you no longer get to see what they're doing, so you have to predict what they're going to do before they do it. And another thing that's really amazing about the Spirit is that she can use basically any perks she wants. She doesn't really need anti-pallet perks. You can run them and they can be good on her, but you don't need them because you don't really have to break as many pallets as you do with most killers because her phase walk lets her mind game every single one. Now, if they got like god pallets, I would definitely break those because it's a lot harder for you to get them even with the phase walking power. I didn't break the god pallet on that last match, and I'm just lucky they didn't catch on to that because that would have probably made things even worse. Okay, so the suffocation pit at the Macmillan Estate. Let's go. Almost sneezed. Whew. Alright, so my totem's over here in quite a bad spot, honestly. It probably won't last. This is kind of why this is something I have been thinking about doing, but hesitant to do, because totem perks. I mean, I'm used to using one, and I do love Devour Hope. It's just so inconsistent, and it's painful at times. But we'll see how this goes. I saw this spark. Hi, guys. Oh, good job, Jane. I should have just swung at it. Oh, she has live. See, I fucked up. I thought she was gonna mind game that, but she didn't. Wow, that time you move? Damn. Okay. To this guy's credit, he's doing very good, and I'm doing very bad. Oh, got her. Luckily, I'm not used to these add-ons. This mother-daughter range speed is definitely more than I'm used to. I'm used to having the other one to recharge the power a bit faster. Less downtime. So someone's here. Alright, so this is the problem with this build. The gens get done very quickly. If you have even a chase longer than 10 freaking seconds. Oh, these devs. They crack me up. This mother-daughter ring is hella fast, though. Oh! I almost got him. I heard him breathing. But I got the hit. And now the fun begins. Oh no, you're not really trying to mind game this, are you? Even as a 110 killer, that is not safe. Oh, I should have swung at that. I really should have. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I keep getting afraid. And with 110 killers, I'm afraid to... Okay, so there's a... Wait a minute. Someone's here. There. Thank you, Dwight. Oh, he's the obsession. It's alright, though. A Thanatophobia stack and a... He may not give me a Dying Light stack, but he still gives me Thanatophobia stacks. And he gives me Devour Hope stacks as well. Oh, he's got Quick and Quiet. I don't think so. So the build should be coming into effect really soon. Not pressuring that gen back there was very risky. Oh, so they're over here trying to heal. That's unfortunate for you. Yeah, I don't want to tunnel him, but it's like, you know, I got him down. I need it. Alright, now go save him so I can start one-shotting. Yes. Now I can just one-shot the rescuer. Oh, well, they're already one-shot anyway. Now you know! This is where the real fun begins. This is when you get a lot of pressure from this build. Alright, you get on this hook. You'll be my 5th stack. Oh, no, you don't. Mother-daughter ring will let me get over there just in time. Don't even think about it. Go ahead, get her off the hook so I can mori this person. Do it. Do it. Your turn. I can't mori you here. No. You die. I probably should have hooked her. Pretty sure she was my only barbecue stack that I needed. Oh well. I needed some pressure, now I have it. Now the question is the Steven still. Hi, Steve. I love this perk. Hiding injured over here. Not exactly your finest hour. So now the only 2 people who knew where my perk is are dead. Unless they're survivor friends, then they all know. But you know that's what they're doing right now, is they're scouring this map like fiends trying to find it. Because it's their only chance. What? Okay, so that's a fat shame. Oh, he was doing the gens. Hello, Obsession. Oh, the hatch is here. Okay, well I don't have to worry about mooring you then. Well, this is goodbye. Oops. Got all discombobulated. And the doors are both on this side. Alright. So let's see if we can't find ourselves a Jane. Pretty sure that's who's left. Oh, he had a key. Only black pip though. Didn't get enough hooks. That's alright. It was still really fun to play around with this. The first dude I killed, he had a key. And so, yeah, they were probably survivor friends then, because he knew. That was unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. But I still enjoyed it. I might play around with this build a little more, see if it has potential. because I definitely like these 3 perks, and I would like to see a build with them have some synergy. And I'd be willing to risk the if it gives me at least a modicum of success. I'd be willing to risk the, the totem breaking. Anyhow, this will conclude today's episode of the Killer Catalog series. If you like what you saw, please leave a like and leave a comment. Subscribe if you wish to see more. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.